everyone, so I'm going to have to zoom the camera out just a little bit to try to get this all into frame. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at all of my LEGO Doom mocks I've been working on for the past year. I'm super excited to show you these, so let's just hop right on into it. So the first thing we have here are all of these weapons and the Doomslayer. So this is my Doomslayer minifigure. It's okay, it's not the best one. I've some out there that are a lot better than this, but I used the angry stormtrooper face under the helmet. He's got the little shoulder rocket, just using a neck bracket. He's got some details. I think these are Ninjago parts. I think that's a Star Wars character. This is a Ninjago Lloyd. We have all the weapons, which are, they're okay. The super shotgun looks pretty good. I'm happy with how it looks. The meat hook is on there, and I think the meat hook looks really cool with that crown piece. Looks pretty cool. It uses a minigun. It's big, it's nice, it's cool. Of course, it's in the Doomslayer's hands, just like so, and it looks pretty freaking good. We got the chainsaw. Oh crap. And the chainsaw, of course, looks pretty cool. You know, it's just a normal chainsaw. It's not too big, not too crazy, but of course you can hold it and cut those demons up. It's pretty cool. The Crucible, which is very difficult to build out of Lego, but I think I did an okay job with it using these two pieces. This is a little long, but it can still fit in Doom Guy's hands, and he has the Doom Guy. He shouldn't have any problem holding this big old sword, and it's a little ridiculously big, but hey, that's okay in my opinion. It's a little big, but oh well, it's fine. And the last is the BFG, or Big Freaking Gun. I'm not gonna swear. Big fucking gun! Woo! This thing is so cool looking. I think I took some reference from a BFG I found online, but damn, this looks so cool. So, and it's pretty big. It looks awesome. It's gigantic. It's like the same size as him, not in scale, but damn, is it cool looking. So I don't care. So those are all the weapons that this set comes with. It comes with the most weapons and the most demons. So speaking of the demons, let's get into it. We're going to take a look at the smallest demon and go to the biggest. This is the Marauder. Of course, everyone's favorite enemy in Doom Eternal. Lamau. But I used a lot of these Ninjago parts. That's a part from a Minotaur custom mini or CMF minifigure. This is using an illegal technique because I don't have those red pieces, so that's the best I could get for the axe. But the minifigure doesn't look too bad. The eyes are red, which looks really cool. He's got the horns. This shoulder piece from a Ninjago set is perfect because it has that armor plating on the right side. Not the right side, but the right side. And that mouthpiece. So really cool. And I dig it a lot. I think it is a pretty accurate representation of the Marauder in Lego. Next figure we have is the Doot Doot Revenant, and I think he came out pretty okay. He's got the big jetpack with the big pew-pews on him, the Doot Doots. It's a little wide, but you know, I got these Wither Skeleton Minecraft Lego pieces, which are very tall, so it makes the Revenant really tall, and he looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too dissatisfied with how he looks. I think he has pretty nice. Not too bad looking, if I do say so myself. The next demon we have is the Caca Demon, and this Caca Demon is really freaking nice. I like it a lot. As you can see, he's got that big, nice hole with the little blue electric in there. You can't really see it, but there's a little blue translucent piece in there. The eye, these are tusks from a tauntaun. It's little hands, and this piece isn't in the wrong spot. The hands in Doom Eternal, they're a little off-centered a little bit, so I thought I'd replicate that. And he's got a clear little floating stand. Basically, this was just built by pieces right here, and you can see how that's built. So these stud, not on top pieces, and then you basically just build the shell, and yeah, it's nice and simple, very easy build, but I think it's very good looking, so yeah. On to the big boys. We got the Baron of Hell, or the Fireborn Baron of Hell. This thing is pretty freaking rad. I am pretty happy with how he came out. You can see he's got those big fire swords, these hands, which are really big and look very mean. He's got all these claws. I use these clip pieces to represent claws and teeth, which I think look really cool. The horns are awesome looking. He's beefy, he's bulky. He's got those goat legs, which took a very long time to get, but they're very cool, and they can, you know, pose around and stuff. I'm not going to go over articulation or anything, because it's just Lego joints and stuff. You know, it doesn't matter. It's a Lego set, right? But he's got these ratchets here on the elbows to give him a nice, tough look, and the thing I'm a little upset about is the eyes. As you can see, there's a translucent orange piece there, which I tried to give him eyes, but it doesn't look very good. But I tried to keep that head as flat as possible and as accurate as possible. It's not bad, but I do think on my Gladiator, which I'll show you right here, my Gladiator head, I think looks a lot better than my Baron. Leave a comment down below telling me which head you prefer. If you prefer this head, I'll go ahead and switch the Baron's head to this head to just make it look a little better. But I think it looks decent enough, so we'll just pop that back on. And yeah, I'm very happy with this Baron of Hell. I think it looks really, really cool. And there's the back if you want to try to build this yourself. No instructions, obviously, because yeah, you know, I like seeing people build their own stuff. So next up is the Mancubus, and god diddly damn, did I do a good job with this one. He's got the 2 flamethrowers, which look really cool. And this enemy in the game is very fun to kill, in my opinion. You can knock those 2 weak points off and then blast them. He even has an opening mouth. That's pretty cool. He's got the tusks, opening mouth. Got the hoses here on the back, little rubber. He's got some articulation here, so he's got these little things. They're just attached on these little stud peg pieces that go into these little bricks, as you can see there. I even tried to replicate his fat dump truck that he has in the game with these little smooth pieces here. And basically, you know, you can explode him too if you'd like. He's got the little heart thing. All of this basically is just the dot bricks. I am so tired, guys. I'm sorry, I got like no sleep last night. Basically, everything's built on these snot pieces, and then it just stacked up. And since he's such a big, heavy, built different kind of guy, yeah, it looks pretty good. I even got the little kind of bullet holes from the cultist base, and I'm pretty happy with how he came out. I'm actually really happy with this one. Okay, so I've had this model for around a year now, and I cannot wait to talk about this absolute monster of a Lego creation. This thing is so big. I have my camera all the way back, so this build took a pretty long time, but it was a very fun and enjoyable build. I'll show some pictures here of how it looked before and stuff like that, and the progress to get to this point of the build. So this is the Maker armor, the first phase of the fight with the Maker armor. So I'll go over the articulation on this guy because he does have a little bit. The head could just tilt one click either way because all this armor gets in the way. The arms can rotate, they can bend at the elbow, the wrists can move up and down, and the fingers are on ball joints and hinges. All of them can move, and very cool. I'll show you the back of the icon now because this thing is a monster. Look at that. Giant back, the goat legs. Yeah, this thing is humongous. To give you a sense of scale, there's an SH Monster Arts Godzilla figure. Yeah, he's fucking huge. Anyways, I'm just gonna go chrome here for a second. We can get nice and close. You can see all that. I even added the chest, the little Iron Man thing, we'll call that. You go down here to the crotch. Yeah, look at that. The arms are huge. They're on these AT joints. A lot of those used here to get the shaping of the legs. The legs are static. They do not move because I had them move before in one of my original designs, but it legitimately could not stand up, so we scratched all that. Going here, you can see the feet, even have the toes, all the way. Yeah, you can just see a lot of details. A lot of the brown parts were used to try to add that game accurate color because, I mean, while the gray, the light bluish gray, yeah, it works, but I tried to add some more texturing and stuff, some gold pieces here. Just a lot of bricks, basically just building and building and building. Build until we got to this. And just, you know, I mean, if you want to try to tackle something like this, man, just basically just go at it. Start by using a bunch of colored pieces in the inside, building the structure in the main frame, and then go crazy. I recommend watching a lot of Brick Legends videos. Even if you don't like Ninjago, just watch them because the techniques he uses in those videos can be applied. Yeah, and then I of course use these Hero Factory frictions, which don't hold the arms up, but they give them enough friction to allow some degree of movement, which is cool. So yeah, this thing is gigantic. I even added the vents. It's pretty cheap. He's even got the little breathy holes. Yeah, this thing is just monster, and I am very proud of it. For the Icon of Sin finally fully showcased, time to take a look at the little platform building thing here, which is pretty lame in comparison. It's very lightweight, and yeah, but it's got this nice little billboard. It says Sin. I just added it because lols. I don't know. I just added it because why not? But there are some nice details in this build. We have little shotgun ammo, which is pretty cool, and over here we have BFG ammo. Pretty cool, I think. We got some big ugly rock pieces here. Yeah, basically it's just a decrepit building with like a few little features. So one of the little things you can do here is, you're probably wondering, what's this thing sticking out to the side? Well, in the game, there are these little things, these little areas where you can climb on, right? So you can actually have the Doomslayer climb one of the destroyed billboards, right? Green means go. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I thought. It was a nice little detail I had. So yeah, that was pretty cool. This is literally just a decrepit building. And then the last detail, I guess the play feature for this set is not only the giant Icon of Sin, but I like to have a little function in my Lego mocks just to make them a little more, I guess, quote-unquote, feasible for Lego to create. And also, it's one of my biggest problems with Lego recently is they haven't been adding fun functions, right? So like little dumb play features that are just really simple, but fun. Simple and fun, right? Like how they used to. So this is a jump pad from Doom Eternal with this little system, this little switch. You just flick it down and then put the Doomslayer on there. Bam! Yeah, he flies, which I think is pretty stupid. And you can try to play a little game here, I guess. Try to get him on to the, the platform up. Doomslayer, whoosh, right? Like, to get to the second floor, right? Because, like, well, how does he get to the second floor, right? So he just put him there. Bam. He just launches off to the side. It's stupid and dumb, but I think it's fun. And, of course, there is space to put all the demons. So you can have the Mancubus. I like putting him kind of here. Tucking him right there. The Baron of Hell. I like putting him here. So you put him there. Revenant, I put on the second floor with the Marauder. Put the Revenant there, and the Marauder. And then the Caca Demon, of course, it's Caco Demon. I know, I'm just saying Caca, because that means shit in Spanish, and that's funny. Next to the BFG cell. And man, I just destroyed my Caca Demon. That's okay. Basically, it's pretty cool. It's just a big tower. You got all the demons on there. It's pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty proud of it. The structure is big enough to where the Icon of Sin can be looking at the Doom guy, and I think that is pretty cool. I also forgot to mention there was some smooth pillar here, which is just using some studs on top to keep it all nice and stable. You know, I want the structure to be at least stable, which it is. And yeah, that's the set right there. That's the full set. Oh, hold on. That's the full set right there. How many pieces? I have no idea, but yeah, I tried to make it feasible for Lego to create if they would do Lego Doom Eternal. I try to make it feasible, right? So play functions, you know, all the demons, you know, minifigs, Doom guy with his weapons, and the Icon of Sin, which is freaking awesome. And yeah, that's the first set, Final Sin Lego set. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty happy with it. Let's move on to the next one. The next set we have here on my extensive list of 3-4 things is the BFG 10,000, baby. This set definitely has the most functions out of any, so we'll save a lot of time for the BFG 10,000, the main thing. And we'll start out with the minifigures and the little rack here. We got, obviously, the Crimson Doomslayer, basically the same design, except different. He has a different, what is this called? Shoulder grenade launcher? Shoulder launcher. Yeah, we'll call it shoulder launcher. Ballista, which you hold in the hand this way, right? Because yeah, it's like that. So you actually, hold on, how's this look? Hey, Lego Doom. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. I'm sorry, I'm a child. The chain gun. This looks pretty cool, right? We'll take it off the stand. The chain gun. It's got that, you know, pretty cool look to it. It's got the little bit of blue there, just a blue accent, and the big old barrel that can shoot. So pretty cool chain gun. And that's just built very easily with this Technic pin that goes into this piece here and gives you the chain gun. Yeah. So So very simple. And then the rocket launcher. This one took a while to make, but I think it looks pretty cool. No skull, unfortunately, but it does look decent. And that's where the rockets fire. And then you got this piece kind of, you know, sit on the shoulder. And it looks pretty cool. It's got the orange, argent energy flowing through. It looks cool. So not too shabby. And there's the Crimson Slayer. It's literally just a Lego Kai figure with little back piece and then the black helmet. And yeah, it's pretty much the same figure as my other Doom Slayer, just, you know, not green. Oh good god, this is gonna be a long video. Anyway, Shotgun Dude, I gave him a fat Ninjago guy head, light blue, the ACU Jurassic World vest. Maybe it says UAC. It does actually. It's the same letters, but basically shield guys with the little shotgun there. We don't like them in this household because, God, they are annoying. Next up is the Archvile, and this guy was definitely a pain to build, but I think he came out pretty freaking awesome. If you want to build your own Archvile, basically you're just going to look at this guy. I'll show you a little bit more of the interior here. Yeah, this was definitely a trickier build, especially that head, trying to get that, but I think I did an okay job. He's got that big brain, the eyeball, the teeth, represent teeth. Basically just a bunch of Travis bricks really going down here. The spinal alignment is basically the only thing keeping this whole structure together. The arms were difficult to do too, right? So we have this stud that attaches to this Travis brick, and so when you move it up, just move it past the shoulder, you can do the pose of the Archvile where he summons in demons, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I like that a lot. He's even got bends at the elbows. His hands hold fire because, you know, Archviles and fire are like the thing. So I think he came out pretty cool. He's got the big spikes everywhere, and he's got big arms, and I think he looks pretty neat. So yeah, you know, you can move all around, and he's not bad. So pretty happy with the Archvile and how, wow, this is going to be a long video. The Doom Hunter, yeah, the first, well, I guess not the first boss, but look at this guy. He looks pretty cool. Is he the first boss of Doom Eternal? Yeah, he is the first boss of Doom Eternal. The Doom Hunter looks pretty cool. He's got that double chainsaw. I saw a lot of Doom Hunters that looked, you know, not the best, but this one is definitely cool. He's big, he's mean, he's even got the arch, he's got the rocket here with the chain. He's got some sticker details I found. I don't know where that's from. He's got the same sticker details. I don't know where that's from, but yeah, he's got the body. And the cool thing about him is, too, you can, first you can recreate the assembling thing, and look at that, his sled can actually be blasted apart, so you can pop off it and now he's floating around like a little jackass, and you could, you know, kill him. But pretty cool. The head was definitely a difficult thing to build here. Whole assembly, and you pop the eye on, and it was definitely tricky to build, but I think he looks pretty freaking cool if you ask me. So put that back on there. He does have the rocket on the back, so I got all the details I could. BFG. I didn't put the BFG in this set because I wanted all the cool weapons, the most iconic weapons from Doom Eternal in the biggest set, the Final Sin. But the BFG 10,000 is sick, man. Look at this build. This is huge. Okay, it's so big we're going to have to do low resolution. This thing is huge. So it's got this big platform full of a bunch of space. The big gun, obviously, and on the other side we have a little bit of the Mars core that has been just absolutely shredded by the BFG 10,000. We have some assault rifle ammo right here and rocket ammo right here, so pretty cool. And those are just a few pieces, you know. The rocket ammo is just literally like 3 pieces, you can see, right? Okay, not 3, but you know, you get it. Nice stuff here, and this switch, which we'll get back to later, but first I want to showcase some cool things that this can do. So this back section can actually open up. Yeah, and inside there is a lever, the little dingle, and you can take your Doom guy, you can put him in there. That. You can shut that and totally enclose the Doom Slayer, and now you're ready to blow a hole into Mars. Which is pretty neat, right? I think that's pretty cool. Now, you've seen this, obviously, is on a turntable. There's a little crank right here. Oh, sorry, you can see my that room. There's a crank right here that you can actually, I'll show you, crank right there. And you can spin it, and yeah, it all rotates in this little gearbox inside of here. So you can rotate it, spin it all the way around, shoot those demons, do all that fun stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of details and greebling on the side, but this notch right here is another way to adjust the angle, which is very, very just lame, but you can still do it. It works. Just adjust the angle, and one more feature. There's a little notch right here that allows these stud shooters in here, for spring load shooters, to fire. So you can actually shoot off the BFG 10,000, which, if you ask me, is freaking awesome. So it's fully functional, all these little neat features, and man, that took a long time to design, but it was so cool. And yeah, I think that this is just such an awesome set. And I don't want to gloss past it, but the base actually too was a pretty cool build and design. You can see here we use these ball joint mixel pieces to get this nice angle, and this is technically game accurate. This because BFG kind of sits on like a half platform thing, so it's technically accurate. It's based off of Doom Eternal, right? It's not entirely one-to-one. This canon obviously, but still looks pretty cool. Look at those details. I didn't even see that. Look at those detail pieces here, and you can also see the Argent, right? Because in the game you can kind of see it go weep right. So I'm really happy with this set. Just so many greebles and details here, but pretty cool. Some antennas and stuff. Yeah, that's a BFG 10K. Of course, you can fit all the demons onto the platform. That was another thing. I was very like, okay, we need to make sure all the demons can fit onto the platforms, which, yeah, there you go. Before we move on to our big last set here, let's take a look at something just a little smaller. Bam! And I guess we need this too. Bam! The Gladiator Arena. This is a much smaller build in comparison to the last two things we built, but it's just a nice small little arena build. Let's take a look at our little Doomslayer. This is literally just a custom minifigure, or well, not custom minifigure, one of the CMF figures with a little grenade attachment, and it had a chainsaw, and I thought, that's freaking awesome. Look at the Gladiator. This demon is a monster. Yeah, he's big. He took a long time to design too, so yeah. I took inspiration from the Baron of Hell. You can see that shield too. It looks pretty freaking rad. I took inspiration from the Baron of Hell, but not a lot, because this is a completely new design. This is not shared from the Baron or anything like that. Brand spanking new. You got new weapons, which I found this nice sickle piece that we used here, and I tried to recreate a face, the skull hammer face, but it doesn't really look that good. But but yeah, he's not similar to the Baron really at all. Here is Baron. I already showed them together, but he's a lot beefier, bigger too, a little taller, different horns, different stuff like that. The shield can't come off. I'll take it off here. Let me take that off fast. And yeah, I put the shield arm on a ball joint because I wanted it to be able to kind of move a little bit as opposed to just being on a ratchet. So there were some things that were similar, some things that were different, but overall, it's pretty cool. You can see the different colored eyes. One has the eye patch, one is the light, and yeah, pretty cool. So he's got the teeth as well. Details are crazy on this one. Yet again, this took a long time to design and build, the chains going around, but I am very happy with it. Probably one of my favorite demons I've built is the Gladiator. Super happy with this. Getting to build a little like Sentinel arena was pretty neat. This isn't like super big or anything, and the gate is technically wrong. Same here. These are supposed to be actual gates, not walls, but I use these like Iron Man things here to go around, which look pretty neat. Some power blast pieces for the torches. You know, it's just a very small little gate. I guess it's not too small, it's pretty big, but you know, and obviously the main thing is you pull this lever, right? Because everything needs to have a function, right? Because cool. By the way, that's not black, that's just the shadow being casted. Basically, you pull this up, bam, the door slides open, which is neat. And that's just done by these little slots here. So basically, this door sits in between there, and you can just push it. Cool. Oh, I just broke it. Oh, that took forever, but I fixed it. Yeah, so I just had to fix it because I'm a dumbass. Anyways, door open. Then you take Gladiator and you recreate cutscene because the Gladiator kid fit his fat ass through the door. I'm so tired. This is gonna be such a fun video to edit. Hi, it's Future Benix here. Spoiler alert, no, this was not fun to edit. Sorry, ranting and ravings aside, you can take the Gladiator and you can push his big, sexy body through that big door. And yeah, there you go. And Doom Girl. You have Doom Girl, chainsaw or whatever, I don't know. Very small set, but just, just wanted to build it for fun. Forgot to mention that this has a very satisfying closing. Yeah, so I just wanted to do that. The last set is the Super Gore Nest. Comes with 3 demons, Doom Guy, technically 4 demons, and a very fun play feature I will show you with the Super Gore Nest. We got the Astro Slayer, I think that is what the white one is called, but whatever. Assault Rifle, the heavy cannon, and the Doom Blade, which is seriously one of the coolest things ever invented. God, I really want one of these in real life. Doom Blade, boom. Shink, murder, all that fun stuff. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up very fast. So there's that fun stuff, all that. Ooh, yay! It's just a small platform, and I guess I'll show you how all these platforms connect. Basically, studs and studs. Boom! They connect like that. So you can have a very long strip of all your Doom stuff. This isn't even all the weapons, but still, whatever. Next thing is Zombie Soldier. Very simple little guy. Some Ninjago pieces, that thing, some hair, boom, nice stuff like that. Cannon, pew pew pew, cool. Hell Knight. I know some people thought this was a Prowler. No, it's a Hell Knight. Big boy, Roid boy. I downright stole this design of leg from this one internet picture I saw of Lego Doom, and I thought it worked really well. And I made him, I toned him down a little bit. He's not as big, but scale wise, he's decently in scale. Big, but that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good, yeah. So Hell Knight is building this guy was not fun. So if you want to build him, here's some tips and tricks. Travis Brick for the crotch piece. Give him some cheeks, and pray to God that you can build him. Just a lot of connections and stuff, and yeah, a lot of pieces. it's super fun. No, I'm just kidding. It looks all right. One of my favorite builds was the Arachnotron, because look at that face, man. I know you can't really see it with all the shadow, but damn, that came out good. He's got the arms, he's got the little mouth. It came out very well. He's got the nose even. I don't know if he has a nose, but he does here. The legs look pretty good. This is my own design of Arachnotron too. Turret, I'm very happy with this one. Legs can all move and stuff, and I'm just really happy with this Arachnotron. The eyes, look at that. Yeah, it looks very game accurate. Very happy with this Arachnotron. Now we can take a look at one of my favorite sets ever, because the glow up was insane. Here's a picture of the original set. This is the finished one, and holy crap, oh, look at this super monster nest. You got these big Hero Factory tendrils, which are connected all throughout on ball joints and stuff. This kind of tri-axis thing. I'll just start with the bottom floor. We got this wall of flesh. All this texturing on the wall. And of course, everyone's favorite enemy, the tendril, which could kind of move around a little bit, and you can sting the Doom Slayer with it. There's this big Technic beam here to keep everything nice and solid together, right? So it's all very nice and put together. Got some more tendrils. Just a lot of greebling, a lot of detail. You got this destroyed kind of area. Lava, very cool. I'm very happy. Very hellish, very cool. Some rocks, some details. Here, there's not much, just a little kind of area to platform. More tendrils over here. Stuff. The Gore Nest, which looks freaking awesome. These big Witch Doctor Hero Factory pieces came in huge handy there. Kind of pretty much the inspiration for that structure. Over here on this side, not much over here, just more tendrils to kind of, be moved around and stuff and whatnot. Down here, there's a little collectible figure. I thought that'd be a fun little thing. I found this green little guy, and I was like, yeah, I'll put that there. It's a nice little thing. A lot of flesh detail, a lot of fun stuff to build, a lot of tentacles. And overall, I did have a very fun time greebling this one. This was probably the most fun build to do, just because it's very chaotic and fun. But all these builds are really great to do. But especially this one was a lot of fun. And of course, since it's a Doom set, you can scatter all your demons around, have them pop in platforms and stuff. Yeah, now it's time to move on to the coolest part about this set. Turn it around and see this absolutely unholy contraption on the back that was tacked on at last minute. And you just want to flick this lever down and just fuck bam! Yay! One chunk came off. We just pretend the other one came off too. Not the greatest play feature, but it's still pretty freaking sick, and I'm very happy with how it came out. Basically, how it works is the Gore nest sits just a little above here, and this big old Technic lever switch here, basically just attach it. This 2x4, and then BAM! That pops off, and the Gore nest explodes. And it's pretty cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool. Then these side chunks also explode off, and put these back here, and you just level it with the base. You can put it right over here. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. Leave them down in the comments what you think of that. I think that's a pretty cool feature. So overall, the Gore nest, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, and it's one of my favorite sets. So I'm super lazy, so we're just gonna do it like this. This was my Lego Doom set. If you liked it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All of these Lego Doom sets took pretty much a year to build, so yeah, I hope you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, which may or may not be a G-Fest vlog or like a haul, so be ready for that. Yeah.